but last night I decided it's time.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to shave my head for absolutely no reason, but boy, does it feel good. I'll tell you what. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And we're back, episode 56, Trailers to Yachts, the Smash Buddies podcast. Welcome, everybody.
It's good to be back, man. I'm feeling good today.
I know. I'm feeling lightheaded, though.
Good cast today. Yeah, well, you've all plugged up.
No, I shaved my head. It was a haircut joke.
Well, no one can see that, so. Oh, we got a chat.
What's up, buddies? From Molly LaRue 11.
Thank you, Molly LaRue 11.
Well, we're coming off a banger of a week.
Yeah.
An absolute banger. Before we jump into that, our topics of the day are the great beef crisis of 2026. Dum, dum, dum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, we're screwed, people. But we're going to talk about some interesting beef and cow facts.
Yeah, I mean, we deal in the realm of cows, so we might as well keep track of like pricing in the future, and I think it'll also be able to give our audience an idea of how much it's going to cost for a steak this summer.
Or a triple smash burger. Yeah, we'll see. And we're also going to recap last week, which was the Arnold
Classic.
We got wrecked. We had Sunday night, the guy who won the powerlifting event came in.
Yeah.
He was massive.
They were all massive, yeah.
He came from Colorado. His flight got canceled, so he got here 11 o'clock at night on Saturday. Finally got to his hotel, slept for like 3 hours, and got up and went and competed on Sunday morning and won.
I want to look this up. This looks sweet. Yeah.
I was trying to find it, but they only have like the bodybuilding winners on there, not any of like the other events that I could find. But
yeah,
I didn't dig too much into it. But no, I asked him. I was like, well, "You won? Like, what kind of numbers were you throwing up?" His squat was like 750 or something. Like
that's pretty good.
450-pound bench.
That's pretty good.
And him and his girlfriend were sitting there, and I was like, "Bro, I totally should have competed. I could have won." But yeah, he was easily 4 times the size of me, a massive human. But he had the Arnold. I loved it.
That's good.
Our burger of the week. All right, Empire updates. We only have, I think, 15
total. That's it.
Hats left. Well, 16. With that,
you have to count the one on the front too. 17.
Yeah, maybe 17.
Right.
Roughly around 15 hats left. If you want one, you better act quick.
Yeah.
Flying off the shelf.
We still have our Jello shots, so if anyone wants to take that for the hat, you can do that.
Tell
too.
that story on the podcast?
I don't think so.
You want to walk us through it? I wish I had like a slow violin sound effect.
Yeah, I did another one yesterday with Scott too. It was as horrible as it was the first time.
Scott did one, huh?
Yeah. So my idea for the St. Paddy's Day, since it's a pretty renowned holiday, I was like, hey, we should do something a little bit different with our yacht shots. I was like, Jello shot seems pretty easy. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. So I made a batch of yacht shot Jello shots and, just bourbon, yacht sauce, a little bit of gelatin, and a little bit of hot water. Let that settle. And green food dye. That was the other key ingredient to it. So it's 3 ounces of this concoction of horrificness. But I was trying to get our bartender to take one with me, but he wouldn't. And so I was like, screw it, I'll just do it myself. And, I got it out of the thing, got it in my mouth, and was right about to swallow it when my body rejected it. Like, I literally couldn't swallow it. Like, I almost threw up at that point. I had to completely brace myself, bear down for 5 seconds to
focus.
Rewrite my brain and be like, no, this is fine. And then I was able to swallow it. It was one of the worst things I've ever had.
Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. But
what else have you eaten that was that bad?
I've done you didn't do that when you were growing up, where you'd all get together at some kid's house and throw in the nastiest stuff you could.
No, I did that, but I never ate it.
Oh, I did.
Like at restaurants, all the leftovers.
Yeah. You
Put it
just
in a
throw it
bowl
on,
and
you
start
mix it up, and you're like, all right, you got $5, you can drink that.
Ew.
And you can't drink it, and it's disgusting, but.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
haven't tried one yet.
In my youth.
I have tried to get people to take them though.
It doesn't taste that bad. It's just the texture. It's like a booger, a wet booger. It's so gross. It's like foul.
Not like a normal Jello shot.
No, not quite. It's much more solid. It's like a rubbery booger. Yeah. I might have added too much gelatin, but it was my first time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic, though. It looks like a mint Oreo Jello shot. It looks good.
Yeah, it's green.
It is green, yeah.
I'll give you that. The burger battle's still going on at www.dispatch.com for the... I don't even know if we're still in there or not. I tried to look today, but it's behind a paywall. I'm not going to subscribe. Is that bad?
Yeah, we should just... I don't
Get rid
care.
of it.
Yeah, get rid of it.
If you guys subscribe to the Columbus Dispatch...
No one does.
Whatever. Yeah, no, I think it's more of a hustle to get subscribers than it is to actually do a burger battle. But
so it's fine.
It's like $20 a month, too.
We'll move past. I know.
Wild.
Newspapers are literally like ceasing to exist. And what is their idea? It's like, let's put everything behind a paywall. $20 a month. People will love it. Everyone will be...
Find something everyone's clearly interested in and then make them pay to read it.
We'll be relevant again,
Ridiculous.
I promise.
If any of you guys actually subscribe to the Dispatch, let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let us know if we made it past round one, because I'm not paying $20. Although the first month is $1 if you sign up. But the problem is I know we're going to forget to unsubscribe.
You know, I bet they have pretty decent journalism too, but I just... Yeah. I can't afford it.
I can't read. So.
Yeah.
Moving on, Columbus with the 614 Media Group. Make sure and go on there and vote too. I don't know when that one ends, but I'll be honest, I don't know how much I care about these.
I don't really care anymore.
But hey, if you happen to be voting anyways, throw a vote our way. The subs are still going up, 226 on YouTube.
Rolling strong, baby.
I think we're up like 50, 60 subscribers since we started this live version.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I think we're at like 160 something.
Well, we got like, what'd you say, 30,000 people watching right now?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty good. So
an insane amount. All right, you ready to jump into the old beef crisis?
Absolutely. So I'm part of a daily blog called The Beef. It basically keeps track of all like beef futures, slaughter levels, like everything you could possibly be worried about, like when it comes to like the actual like beef market. And so yesterday I was reading it and it said we were at historical low levels for how many cows were actually making it to slaughter. And so besides COVID was definitely the lowest, but that had, it was like a black swan event. It was just a random freak occurrence. But right now, weekly slaughter levels are the lowest it's been since 2015. So in over 10 years, slaughter levels have not been this low, which, people know, supply and demand. If the supply is low, prices will go up because demand's not going down, especially for beef. Right. It'll find an equilibrium. People won't pay past a certain price. But even then, it's like once the supply is low, your price can only go up.
Right.
And like it's not like the American appetite is no longer consuming beef because it's in burgers, it's in steaks, it's in a lot of stuff. So yeah, so basically with slaughter levels being as low, it means your burger, probably our burgers, most places, the price is going to go up.
Hopefully not, but we'll see. You want me to skip?
Yeah, let's go to the next slide.
Just say slide.
Slide. So there's that. There's the lowest slaughter level since 2015, but there's also some supply chain problems that might be occurring soon. So JBS, there's a cattle processing plant in Colorado. They've stated that they are going to strike, I believe, sometime next week. So they gave everyone like a 10 days heads up. If you guys don't change your shit and meet our agreements, we're all going to go on a strike. We're not going to process any more beef. And it's looking like that might actually happen. And so with that, I believe JBS processes about 5 to 10% of beef in the United States.
That's a healthy amount.
Yeah, so that's only going to lower the supply. And so like all the bids for like the major like market retailers, like it's only going to rise prices because there's a less supply and people are going to get in when they can.
What are they striking for?
I don't know. I didn't really get too much into it. I'm sure like work conditions. Have you ever seen like a slaughterhouse?
I mean, I've seen.
They're horrifying.
I watched Yellowstone. Does that count?
They're horrifying. They're like, yeah, they're pretty crazy.
No, we should go tour one.
I would love to. That would be amazing.
I mean, we're in the beef business.
Yeah.
I feel like this would have been a good episode to have Mr. Jason Falter on.
I agree. He probably can speak to this a lot better than I can, especially like my 30-minute research that I did.
Yeah.
Slide.
This episode is brought to you by Echo Spirits. Make sure you go down and check out some of their award-winning bottles. Drink local.
So basically, most experts are projecting that beef prices are going to rise another 5 to 15% this year alone. So I believe right now we are paying $4.56 per pound of 80/20. And so if it only goes up, 10%, we're paying close to $5 a pound, which we actually have lower than most retail. Like if you go to Kroger,
yeah, it's like $6.99 a pound.
Yeah, it's going to be higher. So like, people are going to be paying close to $8 a pound for ground beef.
It's wild.
That's nuts. I would never buy ground beef for $8 a pound. I would buy something. I would buy pork or like literally anything else. There's a limit to what I can actually like make sense to pay.
Yeah, I mean, you can get chicken for $2.50 a pound.
Exactly.
Sam's Club.
And so
that's wild. What's the highest we've paid for it? Do you remember in the restaurant?
Right now, $4.56 right now.
I thought we were close to $5 at one point. No?
I think this is literally the highest beef prices have ever been all around the board.
Yeah, we had, when we started the food truck, we were in the $2, right?
Was it 2? It was probably close. Yeah, high 2s.
High 2s.
I think we were in 2s for a short period of time, and we like sat at low 3s for a long time, and then it's just slowly climbed, and it's had some peaks and troughs along the way. But
yeah, but I mean, you go from low 3s to low 5s. If that happens, $2 more a pound, we get 7 patties out of a pound, I think.
Yeah,
roughly. So
yeah, I mean, I curious to see how other places are going to be able to keep a burger on their menu. People already complain that burgers are like $15 for a burger.
Yeah.
Like it's only going to go up. You add another 10%. Now you're paying close to $18 a burger. Like at a certain point, like restaurants are going to have it on their menus. We obviously have to have it, but then you have like higher level of places that grind their own beef. They do Wagyu beef, all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, people are not going to pay $20 for your burger. I don't care how freaking good it is. It's just not going to happen. And so unless you
can sell it at what you have it priced at and just not make any money off
and lose money. Yeah.
Right? But if like for us, that's all we do is beef.
And there's not,
of chicken, but mostly beef.
Mostly beef. Yeah. Which I mean, we're going to have to, if it does get over $5 a pound, I don't necessarily want to raise our prices because it's not going to put our margins like too out of whack, but we're going to have to do like some kind of menu expansion. I think it would be a good time to like add milkshakes to the menu, other things where we can like, overall have margins that are only 33%, but maybe our burgers are like a little bit higher and we have other like high items that are a little bit lower and it averages out to 33%. But it's going to be interesting to see how things go.
Yeah.
I mean, steakhouses, like I would never go to a steakhouse right now because you're paying $40 for a ribeye.
Well, that one just
$50 for a ribeye is fucking crazy.
Didn't new like high-end steakhouse just opened in Franklinton?
Probably. I don't know off the top of my head.
I thought the ORA guy was telling us about that, or HA.
Oh yeah. It was like an Italian, like high-end Italian steakhouse, I believe. Yeah.
Which they primarily do steaks.
Yeah. But they have pasta. They have other options that you can keep your margins a little bit more reasonable and like sides and stuff. But it's funny because the American appetite for beef only increases year over year. So I'm just curious to see where that where that point where prices is just too high and people are like, going to other alternatives.
Yeah, here's an interesting chat from Codeman Stan. Lean ground beef is $11.49 a pound in Washington. Been around that price for a while. That's for 96.4.
That's insane.
$12 a pound?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm eating chicken.
Yeah.
That price, that's
I don't
crazy.
even, I mean, except in burgers, I don't like ground beef. I literally only like it in a burger. Like meatloaf, I don't really like. Ground taco meat, I don't like at all. Like I only like it in a burger, and I am not paying $10 a frickin' pound for ground beef.
Yeah, especially places that do big old patties.
Yeah. I mean, we've joked about it, but I might seriously, because it's like, if we can keep the taste the same, like I would be interested to adding like some ground pork. We're not going to do it anytime in the future. And if we ever did, we'd let people know. But I just want to see, like, how can we keep our prices reasonable in like this economy while still also serving a great product? I love pork. I think ground pork is fantastic. It's had a bad reputation, but I think it's finally like recovering. Like people realize modern sanitation is just so much better, that pork isn't like, you know, more bacteria ridden than chicken or beef. Yeah. And so like, if we can make a great burger that has just a little bit of ground pork in it, and we can keep our prices low, I think the consumer is going to be like, they're going to respond appropriately to that, because no one wants to spend $15 a burger.
Yeah.
Like, period.
I mean, and that's, I mean, it's kind of something we've talked about throughout this whole journey is we went at this at like, what do people actually want in a cheeseburger? Like most people aren't going to spend $20 on a cheeseburger.
No.
You know, they want something that's cheap and good and fast, and they don't really care that much about like if it's Ohio grass-fed beef, any of that kind of stuff. It sounds good. 10% of the people actually care where the beef comes from, but most people are like, just give me a good burger at a reasonable price.
Like that's one of the topic ideas for a podcast that I wanted to do, is just like the origins of a burger. But I'm pretty sure the burger like originated as like a poverty food. It was something that people could make really quickly. It was like a smash variant of a burger, and they just have stands where you just like smash a burger, put it between two pieces of bread, and there you go. It's something super quick, super cheap that you can just like, you know, have a high level of energy from, and you can go right back to doing whatever you were doing during your lunch break.
Like the Oklahoma onion style.
Yeah.
That's very popular now. That was from, I want to say it was like Great Depression days.
Yeah. Where
they started adding just a pile of onions to fluff the meat up a little bit, like give you a little bit of substance in there.
Which, hey, maybe we're going to have to do that just with pork. I don't know how people are going to respond to that. We might lose a subset of the population because not everyone can eat pork, but you know, we'll still have the
We'll just run an Instagram poll. Be like, do you want us to raise prices?
Yeah.
Or not?
Again, we would have to go through so much different R&D, different grind. This is not even something that we're really seriously considering. But if beef does get to like $6 a pound, instead of raising our prices $2, maybe we can do something else. Yeah. So I don't know.
Like the ballparks, they have the all beef ballpark.
Yeah.
And then they have something else.
Beef and pork.
The blue label.
Yeah.
It's like beef, chicken, pork, lamb.
And
God knows what else.
We've talked about doing hot dogs on our menu. Maybe it's like it would be a time where we start doing a little bit of dogs, do some milkshakes, like expand the menu a little bit, just so it's like not everything is super high price. It's like, you want a hot dog, you can have a hot dog and shit like that. And I know a great hot dog supplier, so.
Yeah, we got it this week. The Burger Dog. You got a Twitch comment over there?
Nope, that was me. You can skip this. I think I'm pretty much, unless you have anything else.
As far as beef
I touched most of everything that I wanted to touch.
Yeah, $11.49 a pound is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Washington State is crazy. There's a reason why I left that state. Too expensive.
Wait, so how much? I don't know if Codeman Stan is still there, but how much is a ribeye steak? If ground beef is like $11, it has to be over $20.
It's got to be,
because it's usually like double what it is for ground beef.
Have you seen that guy? He's
I would not pay $20 for a rib. Like I would pork chops. You can get a thick pork chop for like $3.50 a pound. And if you cook it right, it's as good. It's a little bit different, but it's as good as any steak if you like make it right. There's no way I'm paying that for a ribeye. I love beef, but fuck that.
Yeah. Wild. Have you seen the guy? He does. He's like a content creator, but he goes into like Sam's Club and Costco, and he just finds random customers that are looking at steaks, and he shows them like, I don't know, it's like the chuck roast or something. Mm-hmm. He finds like the specific chunk of meat. He's like, if you buy this one, it's like a quarter of the price is buying all of these steaks. And he's like, look, you cut it here, cut it here, cut it here, and you get all these like 8 steaks out of it, but it's a fraction of the price you pay to have them cut it.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. Code Man Stan has not responded to your question.
That's fine. I didn't think you would, but yeah, I would imagine it's about $20 a pound.
Yeah. It's crazy. We'll see. When is the strike supposed to happen soon?
Next week, yeah.
Ooh, we'll have a strike update on our next podcast.
We will, yeah. The JBS Greeley facility in Colorado.
Yeah.
Which we play. No, we don't play the Avalanche. I think we play the Panthers soon.
Choice boneless Angus ribeye, $22.49 a pound. He had to look it up. What store is that from? Code Man?
Safeway, obviously.
Fred Meyer.
You think Fred Meyer?
Yeah. Nah, he's a Fred Meyer guy.
Maya.
Which is Kroger out here. No, that's crazy. $22 a pound. And you got to cook it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the best part. But next week, though, we are bringing more beef to the menu because we're going to be doing our St. Patty's patty melt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have we dialed that in yet?
Nope, but I'm going to work on it today and tomorrow. It's going to be corned beef, cabbage, and then like a Guinness gravy that's going to go on it with Swiss cheese.
What's the price of corned beef?
Corned beef, I got it from Kroger, which I think we can get it for cheaper, but it was $4.99 a pound.
Maybe we just be a corned beef smash burger place for a little while.
$4.99. I mean, yeah, that's about what we're paying. That's crazy that brisket is that price.
Dipping into our Irish roots.
Yeah, we are an Irish Catholic bar.
I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, he said Fred Meyer.
Moija.
Fred Meyer. It is. It's weird how they have Kroger's here. Fred Meyer's there. It's the same thing. Why?
And we have a Meyer here, which I always thought was Fred Meyer, but I guess not.
Completely different.
Yeah.
No Fred. No Fred. Anywho's, I ran into our garage beer homies at the Blue Jackets game on Monday. Which
you said he gave you free beers, right?
2 of them.
2.
Well, they gave me one, Molly one, but she doesn't
the big
like
boys?
it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Things like 20 ounces.
Yeah.
Massive.
I mean, I think we're in talks of getting sponsored by them soon, right?
Better be.
Yeah.
I got their stickers on the keg now.
So many stickers.
I know, stacking up. But no, they got free beer and koozies, so cannot complain. They were doing these like 1 ounce sample cups for everybody else. No,
Right? Really?
Yeah.
You got the homie hookup?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a whole like 55-gallon barrel full of ice and beers that they were just pouring into little cups.
I know we complain, but the perks of owning a restaurant, we might not get paid, but we get like $4 free beer at a Blue Jackets game.
$28 worth of beer.
Well, at a Blue Jackets game.
If I paid for them there, it's $28.
Hell yeah.
Which is wild.
That makes it all worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's a hell of a deal. Yeah, Blue Jackets also. But
overtime though.
Yeah.
So
they are in the hunt for the playoffs still.
Did you see what Pittsburgh did?
Nope.
Malkin decided to slash someone's face and he's suspended for 5 games. So he's one of their Penguins' better players and they're only 3 points ahead of us right now. So this is a good time for a run. And Connor Garland, 2 goals in 3 games. Fitting right in.
Marchment was the same thing. Like when he showed up, it was just like bang, bang, bang.
Bones knows how to get it out of people, man.
Rick Bones.
which I'm excited to see what happens. Did you see him yesterday when he was against like one of the Lightnings who was like literally 7 feet tall?
Garland?
Yeah, and he was like fucking bowing up against him, trying to fight him. Yeah, he's a dog.
He looks old.
He's a dog. Who, Garland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like, he has like the face of a guy who's been through some shit.
Goodbranson, he's our age and he looks like he's 40.
Yeah. No, we were at the game and you're like, how old is that guy? 40? He's like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah, I was like,
yeesh. Got to get our lives together.
No kidding.
All right. You want to talk about last week?
Let's do it. Best week ever again. Best day ever again.
We got wrecked.
We got destroyed.
And to be fair, we knew it was going to happen. It's the Arnold week.
Yeah.
We talked about doing some marketing down there. And my thought was, if we go, we know we're going to be busy. If we go market down there and convince, there's like, I think 250,000 people or close to went to the Arnold this year.
Damn.
It's like the biggest year ever.
Damn.
And
yeah, Sam Sulik.
3,000 people did the 5K with the boys on Sunday. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's 250,000 people in Columbus this weekend. So it's one of those things where if we went down there and pushed a bunch of marketing to get these people in, we already knew we were going to get some. And you go market to a bunch, I think we would have been shut down.
Yeah, we already almost sold out of like half of our stuff.
Yeah, Friday night, we
ran out of cheese. We've never ran out of cheese. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were running out of everything.
I mean, we got more, but yeah, we literally like did not order enough cheese that week.
It was wild. But no, Friday night we had to I turned off online ordering for like a half hour because we had, I think it was the 7 o'clock hour. We had literally a line out the door, dining rooms full, and online orders were just like bang, bang, bang,
yeah.
bang, bang. And which is great. However, all those people are here to eat, and now they're waiting 20, 25 minutes to get their food because we're trying to make all this online stuff. So we ended up shutting off online ordering for like a half hour Friday, and then Sunday was the same thing, like 7 o'clock, I think. On Sunday, we're like, pull the plug. We had to turn off online ordering. But it's like it's a fun balance of dealing with in-house customers and online.
Yeah.
Because obviously you want as many customers as possible. You want to sell as much as you can. But if you have a whole dining room of people waiting for their food, and all you're doing is making online orders for, DoorDash and Uber Eats delivery.
Some stranger who might not get their food for an hour and a half because the Dasher just wants to sit in their car.
Or eat it.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. At least you know what you can control. No, it's crazy. We did last week, almost double what we were doing in early January, December time. So literally double what we were doing in December some weeks.
Yeah. No, I looked it up in September of 2024, which is our first full month. We opened in August. I think we had 2.5, 3 weeks in August that we were open, but September was our first full month, and we did $1,000 more last week than we did the entire first month, or our first full month.
That feels good.
It's wild. And it was only $1,000 behind, I think, October.
Can you imagine if we opened into those numbers, how screwed we would have been?
I think we've said that a lot. If we opened and it was slammed, like if we opened in Bridge Park or Short North and was just crushed, we would have probably failed. And after looking at what those numbers look like what last week actually looked like, 100%.
Yeah.
We would have tanked. We wouldn't have been, I don't think we would have been in the 4s on our Google review. I'll say that.
Probably not.
That would have been, it would have been a tough start. But I did calculate up some numbers out of curiosity, how many burgers we sold last week. We did 519 of the OG, which is still the front runner.
That's over 1,000 patties just for the OG.
519 originals, 505 All-Americans, 100 loaded tots on the dot, and 216 burgers of the week, which all those were triples. That's 600.
Not all of them, but yeah, a lot of them. Most of them.
Yeah, it's like 600 patties are there. No, I think we did, 2,500 patties or something last week.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy.
It was nuts. I know Friday night.
I think we did almost 600 pounds of beef.
Yeah, probably.
It's a cow. It's a whole cow.
Yeah, we served an entire cow. That's pretty wild. But no, our staff killed it last week. But Friday, Mr. Nick was on the griddle for like, I don't know, 3 hours straight while we were just getting wrecked. And I asked him, I was like, yo, do you want a break? Let me hop on there for you. He's like, no, I'm good. That's Nick's personality. He's a grinder. He is a grinder. So I had to wait. I strategically waited for him to turn around 1 second, and then I jumped on there and kicked him off. Because, you work that griddle for a couple hours when it's busy like that, and it will kill you.
That's what he was saying on Saturday. He's like, I think we should implement like on the weekends where it's like you get like an hour, and then we switch out every hour. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Because then it's like, you can't get into that, like, I'm just going to grind this out. I don't care. And it's like, nope, hour's up, get off, someone else, switch them in. Yeah. Which you have to.
When it's that busy, you have to.
Bro, I remember like the food trucking days. Yeah, we'd have some of those hours where it's just like you're just drenched. It's
completely
like
depleted.
Completely drenched. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually nuts. But I think our longest wait, in-house wait, was like 25 minutes. And
that's good.
That was when we had to shut off online ordering.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had people all week calling in like, what's your wait time? What's your wait time? And for the most part, it was no wait time.
Yeah.
It's just those couple surge hours that we had, dinner time, like Friday, Saturday. We got absolutely wrecked. But yeah. So here's the question of the day. Do you think we could sustain that level of business with our current kitchen setup and staffing?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think we could do that week over week over week over week. I think we could do it for maybe 3 weeks, and then wheels would start falling off. I think that third week, wheels would start falling off. 2 weeks in a row, yeah. But I mean, that gives us enough time to like hire more people. It was a bit of an anomaly too. I don't think this week is going to be quite as busy, especially looking at last year. This was by far the biggest week, and I don't think we hit these numbers until like late May. To where we're able to do another record week, which it's not going to completely correlate the same, but I mean, we'll find more staff for the kitchen. I think just one extra person who can do the grill, I think we'll be more than okay with what we have.
Yeah. And that's kind of our role currently, is bouncing around, helping everywhere. Yeah. But like Friday night, my intention was to help in the bar in the front of house. And they got so wrecked. There's nobody in the bar. Everybody was sitting in the front. Yeah. And they got so crushed in the kitchen. I told Brina, I was like, hey, I'm going to be back here helping them. If it gets to chaos up here, just scream and I'll come running up here. But you're just kind of putting out fires.
Yeah. I mean, Saturday we had 5 people in the kitchen for the most part. We had a server, a bartender, and then I had a new person who was kind of like acting in between the server and the bartender. And I think that is the level we'll have to be at for like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday going into the summer.
Yeah, which Sunday was a record day.
And Friday, we had online orders off for most of the
last
day.
Like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, after I left. So it was like 6 or 7 we turned it off.
Yeah, we had people coming in.
That was crazy, yeah.
Which is wild, but it is crazy. I mean, we did like 4,300, I believe, on Sunday, which is crazy because when we started Sundays, we did like $500.
I know.
So, like Sundays were
$1,000 was like nice.
Which we knew in like the long run, Sundays would be worth it to be open on Sundays, because initially we thought about closing Sunday, Monday, and being open Tuesday, but we hung in there, and that was like one of our best days.
Yeah.
It's wild. But
what do we got in the chat?
Oh, it's popping off over here. Code Man Stan 2,500. That's insane. LOL. Code Man Stan, congrats on another record week. Thank you, sir. Which is 3 of the 4 last weeks were records.
First $1,000 hour, first $1,100 hour, first $1,200 hour. All the same hour, but
Yeah, that's the hour that I shut off online orders.
Yeah, I believe it,
It would have probably been like 1,500
yeah.
if I didn't turn that off, but it was crazy. And to put it into perspective, the week before last was a record week. I think roughly 23,500.
Yeah, 23.5.
Last week was 26,500. I think we were 13% over that.
Yeah.
But an extra $3,000 is like, and doing an entire extra day.
And it was mostly burgers too. Like our liquor sales were only, I think, like decent, about $500 more than it was the week prior, but still, that does not make up for
a lot of burgers, a lot of tots. Wild. Then we say Molly LaRue, is Cole wearing cheeseburger socks?
I am wearing cheeseburger socks. So sesame seed bun, lettuce, tomato, ketchup.
Some sort of a poppy seed or something. That line was my favorite. Out of the whole thing. It's like there's, I don't know, some sort of a little black seed on here.
Yeah, cheeseburger socks, baby.
The amount of people that have sent me the McDonald's CEO clip, because everybody's doing it now. They're like, you guys got to do this.
We did it. Kind of.
We did it live, but yeah, everybody's making reels now where they try their product and have the CEO try the product. But I've had probably close to 15 people have sent me that.
Friends or like customers?
Both. Mostly like Smash Buddies customers. But
I'm completely off social media right now.
Yeah, so how's that?
It's kind of nice.
I bet.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with all that dumb shit.
Yeah, it is wild. But let's talk about some of the weak spots in the restaurant over the week. Because this was by far our busiest week. We got wrecked. I know the staff was feeling it. We were feeling it. By the end of the week, everybody was just moping around.
Yeah.
We were cooked. But overall, I think we crushed it.
Yeah, I think it was a great week. Everyone did amazing. I think morale remained high for the most part. I don't think anyone got too smoked. Like there were some days where it was a little bit much, but we were able to compensate a little bit. So
yeah, everyone was definitely feeling it by the end of the week.
The shitty thing is, we talked about this last episode, but our freaking expo fridge, our main expo fridge, was down the whole week. Mm-hmm. So normally right behind the griddle, if you go on our Instagram, you can see how it's kind of set up. But right behind the griddle, it's just basically the burger slide down the expo fridge. You can do the build out. Well, that fridge was down. We had to go over the like little aisle there to the other expo fridge. And so we were carrying burgers over every single time, which, you know, kind of slows you down a little bit. You have a little bit more risk. You have to be a little bit more careful that nothing's falling.
Yeah. And
but they did really well.
3 extra steps.
Yeah.
To get the burger from
every
here to there.
Single burger, 2,500 burgers.
3 extra steps to get it to the other side when you're done with it. So yeah, you add, 4 to 6 extra steps times the 1,200 burgers or whatever it was we did last week.
Yeah, dude, I think we did close to like 30 gallons of ranch last week too.
Yeah.
We did so much ranch. It was insane.
Ranch and yacht sauce.
Yeah. The Arnold. People loved it.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of good reviews too.
Is that going to be a tradition like any other?
What?
The Arnold?
Ooh, the Arnold burger. I think we got to go bigger next time.
Quad?
I kind of think so.
Maybe we'll do the Sam Sulik. Well, who won the Arnold this year? Do you know?
Not Sam Sulik got 8th place, I believe.
7th, I think.
7th or 8th.
There was some controversy with his placing.
Was there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you look at like the 7th and 8th, I'm pretty sure he got 7th. It might have been 8th, but it was either 7th and 8th or 8th and 9th. The guy who was like right below him came in a little bit crisper, a little bit bigger. But people are saying because Sam Sulik has such a large social media following, they bump him up a little bit. It's good for the sport and all that. But I don't know anything about bodybuilding judging, so that's just some of the controversy.
Yeah, we had one of our customers. We had, I believe it was Sunday. She was in her 50s, and it was her 5th year competing at the Arnold in bodybuilding.
Hell yeah!
I was blown away. I was like 50s. She did not look like she was in her 50s, and she said that she's like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm in my 50s."
There's hope for us.
I said, lady, when I'm in my 50s, I will not be competing in anything. just know that.
Yeah, right. We'll be doing some veteran golf tours.
Yeah. Disabled veteran competitions. I'll do that, but that's about it. No, our ice machine was not keeping up this week.
Yeah, we ran out Saturday night where it was literally just like I could do one scoop every like couple minutes.
Which is funny because when we opened the bar, we're like, yeah, this little ice machine, it'll be fine. Makes plenty of ice for what we need.
Yeah.
And then not even a year in. It's mostly because of the warm weather. And the ice coolers, I don't think are going to keep it as cold as it in the winter. So we're just going to burn through it faster. But
well, I think what we have to do and be very deliberate about is when we come in and open the bar, fill those containers up as much as possible. That way, because the more ice in there, it's like the cooler it's going to be. If you only have a little bit, it's going to, like, there's more surface area. It's going to melt quicker. So if we can do that and let that replenish, I think that'll get us another like $200 or $300 in liquor sales. But that's about it.
We'll see.
Yeah. We are going to need ice bags, which we need more freezer space to begin with anyways.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things. Everybody who comes in, like our restaurant friends, our business friends come in, they're like, wow, you guys have so much space here. And we do, but I also feel like we don't have enough space because we need 2 more freezers, another fridge.
But we have a lot of wasted space that we could definitely move around. We do have a ton of space, especially with the basement. It's just the layout with that dish pit that's not even a dish pit.
Right.
And the back there is completely pointless. It's just boxes.
Yeah, I want to yard sale all that.
Yeah. Just
put a little 3 compartment on the end there.
Take the whole thing out. Yeah. I agree. It would be probably better for us.
Yard sale it, put in prep
one large prep table.
Or one of those refrigerators that are prep table on top, refrigerator on the bottom.
Yeah.
Or a couple. Yeah, no, if we were last year, we did 15,000 for the Arnold week, and that was a major week for us. And then it wasn't until October that we hit 20,000. I believe our first $20,000 week was in October. So by my math, by October, we should be doing $30,000 weeks. So that gives us a few months to figure out where the hell we're going to put all this stuff.
Perfect.
Which we might have to go to like 2 deliveries a week too.
Yeah.
If we're keeping up with those numbers.
The problem is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're half and sometimes a third as busy as we are on the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's like, we'll figure it out.
You need like a Saturday morning delivery.
Yeah.
But no, I should have got the numbers for how many tater tots we did this week. Because I bet it was a lot.
Between them and Skins, yeah. Which, I mean, that's all why I think we're in a good spot too, is because we have such good leads. Like, it's like we can change some stuff around, and I'm confident that they'll be able to adapt pretty quickly and get everyone trained up.
Yeah.
It's like we had to be in the kitchen a little bit. I was more in the kitchen because I just didn't want to burn anyone out. It was a lot of work. So I was like, if I can be on the griddle for 30 minutes, I'll be on the griddle for 30 minutes, give you guys a breather. But like, I didn't have to do that. It was just like, I kind of wanted to.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
It is fun to like turn off your brain on everything else and be like,
all right, let's knock this out. Let's do 12 patties. We're going to do 3 bacons, grill time. And just run it through. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But no, our leads are like staff right now where we're at is the best we've been.
Yeah. Shout out to the buddies. You guys crushed it this week. It has taken time, but we have been blessed with great employees.
For sure.
It was a long road to get here, but we finally have like a really good core team. I mean, for 3 of the last 4 weeks to be record weeks and then a 13% jump last week, like we got wrecked.
Yeah.
It's hard to put it into perspective how busy we were at times. It was absolute chaos, but nobody's quit from last week. So.
They all seem pretty motivated. So
But I told everybody.
That's like when we're ready to open up another spot, we're going to have a good crew of people to draw from to like get it up and running.
We're going to have like 15 leads here.
I know. I know. That's what sucks. We're
Everyone's
like,
a lead.
it's going to get to the point where it's like, it's not so much like the business. Yeah, the business will be expanding, but it's like we have so much potential, like employees who can take on more responsibilities. We have to expand the business because it's like, I want to make sure you're getting paid more because you're capable of more. And so that's, I think, going to be like one of our pushes to keep going.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting.
I still can't imagine.
Or we'll just be open 24/7.
That'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
24/7 burger shop.
It's just 30 kitchen staff at any time.
You want to talk some numbers?
Yes, we alluded to it. So last week we did 23,500. This week, or the week prior to last week we did $26,427. Our labor was a little higher because we had a new person, so we were about 7,200. Cost of goods also higher. I think it was closer to like 8,200. The problem is it's really hard, if we've talked about this, to keep track of week to week cost of goods because depending on when it's taken out of the account, it screws up your like reports on QuickBooks. So it's like, it's hard to keep exact numbers. Like you have, I think at any one time we have 15 checks out and it's like whenever they cash it, it could be the next day or it could be 4 weeks later. You don't know. But fixed costs were also really good. So we're profitable. We're finally in the black, which is a good feeling. It's been about 8 months since we've been in the black.
Yeah. Well, since we opened the bar.
Yeah. Well,
pretty much.
I guess not quite 8 months, but you know what I mean.
Yep. It feels like 2.5 years though. Whatever the number is. But no, we're definitely on the scale of trailers to yachts. We are leaning more towards yachts.
I think we should have gotten like one of those little bath toys yachts. I think we've earned one.
Oh, for like in here.
Yeah, a little miniature scale yacht. And as we get bigger and bigger, we get a bigger and bigger yacht.
Yeah. We should get a little trailer too. So it's like depending on the vibe of the episode.
We keep saying that, but we'll eventually get there.
We say a lot of things. Yeah, well, shit. You got anything else?
Golf clubs came in.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our friends over at GolfWorks in Newark.
Yeah.
They hooked us up with some nice new golf clubs. They were like, hey, these bozos seem awesome.
Buffoons even?
Buffoons. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are ever looking to sponsor the biggest Columbus burger-based podcast, hit us up.
Yeah.
We're open to any kind of sponsorships. We will sing your guys' praise.
You want to talk about Good?
No, because I know nothing about Good. Apparently, they're partnering with the PGA, though, which is cool. You showed me some of their videos, and their production quality is on par with ours, I think.
Yeah, we have been warned by the internet to not talk about golf. So that's going to lead into this next segment where we're going to talk about golf. Because why the hell not? We got a couple minutes to kill here. No, so I thought Good is a YouTube golf channel for any of you guys who don't know. And I found it interesting. I thought it was $45 million that they raised this year, but I believe it was last year that they actually raised that. But it's a YouTube channel that raised.
See, I have to look. You mentioned them last week. I have to look more into it because 45 million rate. Like they're a YouTube channel. What are they raising this money for? Where's the 45 million going? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. YouTubers' pockets.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
It's very interesting because it's like people are investing $45 million into a YouTube channel. That's crazy.
I hope we don't have another Brewdog situation on our hands.
Well,
but golf is only, I think golf has to be one of the bigger growing sports out there.
Yeah. I think it's growing more now than ever.
It has to be. Like since COVID, I think it's like had a very like steep incline for how popular it's gotten.
Yeah.
Pulling those numbers out of my butt, but you know.
That's what we do.
It seems like it is.
Make shit up and send it.
Well, it's one of the only sports like everyone can play. Well, almost everyone can play. It's like accessible from like the very much amateur to like all the way to the pros. Whereas like hockey, other sports are a little bit higher barrier.
Yeah, and
I guess soccer.
I think based off like what's happening in like the YouTube realm of golf, I was telling my wife this the other day. I think in like the next 3 years, YouTube is going to have its own golf tournament that's like equivalent to the PGA.
I believe someone was saying Bryson DeChambeau might be bigger than Mr. Beast.
Someone once did say that. And
shout out to them. Shout out
they
to
get
them.
yelled at. No, I saw this earlier today. I thought it was interesting, but apparently Good Golf is sponsoring like a PGA event. So it's like an actual PGA Tour tournament is happening in November, but it's going to be like the Good Championship.
That's crazy.
So that's, I guess, where some of their millions of dollars went. But they're doing, this is what the internet said. There's a revived version of a golf reality show, The Big Break. It's called Big Break Good, whatever that is. But apparently that's airing this year, and the winner is going to be able to play in this Good Championship against actual PGA Tour pros.
Do they get like a handicap advantage? Like, do they get extra strokes? Because there's no freaking way.
Some of these guys are pretty good.
They're good, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about golf. We shouldn't be commenting.
No, we shouldn't. But it is crazy.
That's nuts.
I'm going to keep following this story because it's wild to me.
Yeah.
These guys, I mean, it's YouTube. If you watch like actual PGA golf, it's very serious. The players like don't talk. They do like their after interviews, you know, but like during the game, it's like everyone's dialed in and focused.
Yeah.
YouTube is the complete opposite.
Yeah.
There's 6 cameras on each person and they're just talking about, it's like a podcast, you know, where they're just talking about life and their childhood and everything else. So you get like a lot of the personality side of it. And it's a lot more, I think it's a lot more relatable for the average viewer. Like PGA, as awesome as it is, you're like, I could never do that. But then a lot of these, like the Good Golf and a lot of these channels are just regular dudes.
I'm going to be honest. I've seen a couple of the YouTubes that they've made, their videos.
You can never do that.
I could never do that.
You could. You got new Maltbys now, bro? I'm telling you.
I have, no, my life, that's gone by the wayside. I don't think my life is leading towards that trajectory, but who knows?
All right. Codeman Stan, per Google, this investment aims to accelerate the company's expansion across media, apparel, commerce, and live experiences.
Man, shout out to Codeman Stan. He's basically our producer at this point.
Yeah, he's coming in clutch right now. Codeman Stan, let us know if you want to join the live show sometime.
Yeah. He'd be a good addition.
Yeah.
Are you going to show the viewer your new do?
I will.
Because it's been 3 years. You had like the whole reason we quit our jobs to start a food truck was so you could grow a mullet.
And I did.
That was the whole reason.
I grew a strong mullet.
It was very strong.
Yeah. Almost. He said you can call me Jamie. Nice. Yeah, no, it was June would have been 3 years. So I almost made it 3 years.
That's crazy.
And it was quite long.
Yeah.
But last night I decided it was time.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to shave my head for absolutely no reason. But boy, does it feel good. I'll tell you what.
You know, it's funny. We both have shaved our heads since we started this podcast. I feel like our looks have changed like throughout the years. Like,
yeah,
crazy.
now, well, I had to commit to one or the other because I'll put this photo in the actual podcast in the post edits, so you guys will see it if you watch the actual podcast. But there's a side by side of me and Forrest Gump when he's running.
Okay.
With his hair's like crazy long, his beard's crazy long, and this spitting image.
Yeah.
You know, so I had way too much hair on my head. I had to commit to one or the other, and I spent 2.5 years growing the hair out. So it's like, it's time to go. I'm going to focus on the beard now. So that's where we're at.
Oh yeah.
You ready for the reveal?
Let's do it.
I'm not going to say what it feels like, but
Dang.
it's like basic training bald.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing. It's gone.
You look like
We'll just go hatless for the rest of this so the people can really embrace
You look
the
like
dome.
D Money on, what was his name?
Heavy D.
Heavy D. That's who you look like.
Yeah, my spirit animal. But, all right. You got anything else? You want to wrap this thing up? Now that the people have seen my bald head.
I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got here. All right.
Well, thank you guys.
A.
Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Give us a 5-star review on all of the platforms. It helps, I think. Oh, we got a chat before we go.
Watched Michigan OSU basketball game. Michigan fan. And the dude on the right took care of us. Great dude. You're right or our right? I think that was me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, March Madness. What do you got? Any predictions? Who's gonna win? Duke is number 1.
I'm gonna say Duke.
You think Duke? I got Gonzaga. They just won their conference last night. I think they're going in strong. They look good. Disciplined team. Coach Fuse got them on a very strict regiment. I think this is the year Spokane brings the cup home. Is it a cup?
I'm going to be honest. I know nothing about.
I know they cut the net, so I don't know if that's the trophy. I don't know what the trophy is for March Madness, but Gonzaga is going to take it. When you're filling out your brackets, that's a lock.
Boom.
Boom.
We're going to add that to the list of things we should not be commenting on. March Madness.
Boom.
All right, guys. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah. Smash you later.
Smash you later.